this reel I made myself in 2025.
Hi, I'm Ruvie, a self-taught fashion designer, learning as I go. Welcome back to my channel, Let's Get Sewing.
So I'm gonna go through each piece of the things that I made in 2025. So let's start with what I'm wearing right now. I am wearing this maxi patchwork skirt. I made this piece because I had so many denim pieces that were scraps that were left and I didn't know what to do with them, and I thought it looked so great as a skirt, and I think I was correct. So making this skirt wasn't too crazy. I fairly enjoyed making the patchwork of this skirt. I had a little bit of trouble when it came to gathering the pieces, but I ended up making a plan and a way. In the beginning of last year, I made some summer pajamas. I really love this set, how it came out. The top is a little bit too tight on me, but I still love it. And then the dress, I made the wrong choice choosing this lace, because now it's like falling off the front of the nightie, but I still enjoy wearing this one. And I feel like next time I should choose a satin fabric that is not prone to being scratched so much, because this is stretch satin. We have this dress. This dress used to be a skirt, so I thrifted this skirt and it was so big, and I decided to turn it into this cute dress. This is so pretty, and it's a shame that I've only worn it once. This is definitely one of my favorite upcycling projects, and I love upcycling. Now we have this sexy number. Oh my god. The top fold of the top adds a bit of coverage, but not as much, so you definitely need to have some boob tape going on under there, or maybe a bandeau top. Mini skirt season. Yes, it's summer, and this is one of my basic black mini skirts. I actually think this is the only black mini skirt that I have. This is made from polycotton. If I'm to make this again, I think I would choose a medium heavy fabric, but overall I had fun making this skirt. Next on the list we have another maxi skirt. This is one of my favorites. I love the details. I really did enjoy making it. The zipper gave me a bit of a trouble installing it, but overall it was a really fun project, and I really love the print. I love the skirt. I loved the print of the fabric so much that I had to make it a matching set. So I made this cute little top. I couldn't find elastic thread to do the shirring on the top, so just stitched some elastic on the inside to give it that shirring look. Now we have another dress. This is a cocktail dress. This is so cute. I actually recently wore this on Christmas Day when I went out with my girls. Making this dress was somewhat challenging because the fabric is so thin and so delicate. You have to be really careful and take your time, but overall I really loved making it, and I actually ended up recreating this dress for someone who asked me to make one for them. Now we have some basics that I made from jersey knit. To start with, this scarf, I made this when I still had locks, so this was mainly to style my locks, but I really like wearing it now. I think I'm gonna be wearing it more in winter, just as like a head wrap. I feel like that is so chic and so cute. And then I also made this one arm top 30-minute sewing project. Then I also made this little vest. I also wear this a lot because it's so airy, and summertime it's really hot. This is the perfect little vest for the summer. And then with this shirt that I made, I mainly made this shirt so that I can have something sporty and basic to wear if something sporty ever came up. But styling it, I don't really wear t-shirts much, but for the purposes of sporty, I have a shirt. Invite me to something sporty. I have something to wear. I actually used a jersey pattern to make this shirt. That's why it's so oversized, and I feel like it's the perfect kind of oversized for me that I love. Next on the list we have my satin backless dress Aritzia recreation. I haven't had a chance to style and wear this yet, but I am picturing a wine tasting at a wine farm. Making this wasn't as hard, but I did see some of your comments said I should start cutting my projects on bias, and I'm definitely going to be doing that this year. This is my pinstripe miniskirt with the little button detail. I love this. I love miniskirts. That's why you're gonna be seeing a lot of miniskirts. This was actually one of my favorite sewing projects, and I love how it came out. Now comes my birthday dress. I made this for my birthday last year. I looked stunning. It was my first time making a chiffon dress, and I think for first time I did okay, but for the second time I'm gonna definitely do better. And now we have a fur jacket. Again, this was the first time sewing project type vibe, and I think I did okay because I needed a jacket for my birthday dress, and what better than fur? It's so warm. I love the fit. What I learned from making this was that fur will get on everything. Fur will get in your eyes, it will get in your mouth, it will be on everything that you're wearing while you are making something with fur. Then I made this little cardigan. It is so chic and so cute. I cannot wait to be styling this more in the next winter, but I think this is so pretty. I've only worn it once because I really don't have anywhere to go. At this point I'm thinking I should stop making clothes because I don't have anywhere to wear them. But I made this for the winter times to just throw over my little cute chic outfits. The buttons are my favorite part of this whole piece. So chic, so cute, just made it all come together. Then we have these little hats. I made this when I still had my locks, so right now they're a little bit big on me, but I made this for the winter and they're just so adorable to just add on to my outfits. I had leftover fabric from a previous project, and I thought what better use than to make little cute hats. And making this was super easy, no pattern needed. Then I did a shirt upcycling. So I had a few shirts that I was not wearing at all, and I thought maybe I should upcycle them so that I can start wearing them. This one I added some pleats at the back, and then this one was inspired by a Pinterest post, and I really like this, but I'm struggling to match it with my other clothes. Like, it's so, it gives me pastel vibes, and I feel like I don't have much pastel. I guess, I don't know, I have too much colors. But I've just been wearing this one with like jeans or a basic bottom. If you have any ideas of how I can style this more, please do let me know. And then we have this orange one, so I just made it a little tighter and just snatched it around the waist so that it gives body yaddy yaddy, you know. That's all we did to this one, and now definitely wearing it. We have another Aritzia recreation. Someone asked me to recreate this little dress. Sorry, the dress is a bit dirty because I was wearing it recently, but I needed to show you guys for the video. I need to do my laundry. I really love this dress. It's perfect for summer. It's airy, and I made it from a thrifted cotton tablecloth. Perfect. I have these two scarves that I made from fleece fabric that I had left over. So this is basically like two pieces that joined together to make it super long, and I tied the bottom to get these. So like you can just style them however you want, and they're super warm. And I needed something to add a little pop of color to my winter outfits. I don't like looking gray. If the weather is gray, I need to look colorful. This one, same concept. I just made it super long. Oh, this is so warm. I'm gonna start sweating. But this one also has little pockets at the bottom if you want to put something in there, and put your hands as well in here. It's super cold, you know, keep some stuff in there. I feel like this is so like innovative, you know. Then I made this pair of shorts. This was my first formal type looking shorts that I've ever made, and I added this little pleat in front, which is so fun. I love these shorts. They're so cute. They pair well with a lot of my tops. I need to work on my waistband technique. I need to work more on the waistband. This one wasn't too bad, but I need to reinforce the waistband a little bit more, maybe add a bit of interfacing so that it looks more stable and much nicer, and get a proper buttonhole installed, not what I do here. And this was made from a thrifted tablecloth as well. Another upcycling type project, I made this little corset top from a thrifted tablecloth again. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of this top. I've never actually worn it. I haven't styled it to do anything, but that's mainly because I feel like it doesn't have much support. It needs structure. Maybe we'll be fixing this in this year. Maybe. Don't hold me accountable to any of it. Okay. Oh, and then I made a little headscarf for the summer. Since I'm bold, I've been trying to experiment with how I can style my head. So I made this little scarf. I really like how it adds a little something to my head. And it's super airy as well. It's like a chiffon fabric, which is really pretty. And I have a matching top. So you can wear this top 2 different ways. With it like this on the arms or ruched up on the arms. At the bottom it's sheer, airy, and then I added a bit of a coverage for the top at the boobs so that you're not naked when you wear it. I really love this one. And then we have this skirt that I made from leftover fabric from the shorts and a bit of the leftover fabric from this shirt that I thrifted. So I made a little cute patchwork mini skirt. I'm also kind of struggling to style this. So if you have any ideas, do let me know. So from the fur jacket, I had a bit of that fur left. I made this little fur bag. It is so cute. I decided to add this little bit of denim so that it does not look like a dead hamster or some type stuff like that. Yeah. I made this cropped hoodie for my morning runs. So I had a lot of leftover pieces of fleece fabric from winter projects. And I just decided to put them all together to make this little hoodie, which I really love. This top, again from leftover fabric from that satin of the Aritzia dress I recreated. I decided to make a little top, so it's like backless and really airy, super cute and chic. I recently made this skirt from thrifted pants. I don't even remember where I got these pants, but I added a bit of like black denim in there. I feel like this is so cool and perfect for summer, and they are super low-waisted. I love this skirt. And then I decided to have a genius idea to do satin patchwork. I do not know why, but it ended up being this top, which is pretty cute. It actually turned out really cute, and I love wearing this. So I also attempted to make jorts. They came out pretty dope. I would say they came out pretty dope. But the waistband, again, I said I need to work on my waistband skills. It gave me a bit of a trouble. But I really love how they turned out. Super cool. And I added some pockets here. Very functional. If you want to hide some things, you know. And these are from like thrifted pants that I use for making my business stuff. And then after making the jorts, I had leftover fabric. I decided to make this beret. Like, again, I'm trying to play around with my head accessories much more now since I am bored. Like, I feel like this was a perfect addition to my head accessories, and it just makes sense. And then I still had some more jersey knit pieces left. I decided to make this simple little top. I feel like these are perfect for the beach with a bikini top, and you throw this over. Perfect. We're gonna end this little sewing haul on an amazing note. I made this little denim bag. I was so proud of myself. Like, I literally wear this any chance I get. Any chance it matches my outfit, I'm reaching for this bag. It's spacious and it's really pretty. Like, it holds, oh, there's so few in there. It holds so much. And it matches my beret and matches the jorts, matches everything. Looking at all these pieces, I can really see my growth. And 2026 is about refining my skills and experimenting smarter. And if you're someone that likes learning through process, check out how I made this maxi skirt next.